Hey, YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. Tonight is episode number 97 with your 8-time defending national champion, Miami Hurricanes. Miami has won 137 consecutive games, and putting that on the line tonight in the Swamp, taking on the 23rd ranked Florida Gators. Florida 6-3. And the Hurricanes are number 4 in the nation. They are 9-0. All the college football games are over, and up on my channel, the preview of the next round of playoffs, quarterfinals, is up on my channel. You can check all those out. They went up late last night. Hey, Bonnie, thanks for joining. Hope everything's going well out there. And so those are up. You can watch those games, and there's a few surprises in there. One is shocking, to say the least, the results. So very interesting. Devils play the Rangers this afternoon. Whoop their ass 5-0. Beat the shit out of them on the scoreboard. Beat the shit out of them in some fights. Jacob Markstrom has shutout number 2 in a row, back-to-back games, and the Devils are going into the Christmas break in a very good position in the standings, and they've won 4 or 5. They've just been, the whole month of December has been outstanding for the Devils, and as long as nobody gets hurt in this 4-nation face-off in February, we have a shot. This could be the magical year, but don't forget, you got 10 days of games that don't count for anything coming up in February, and that is fucking scary. We got Jacob Markstrom's playing, Jesper Bratt's playing, Jack Hughes is playing. I mean, that's our 3 top guys, and we could. I mean, seriously, we could lose all 3 of them. Not what you want to have happen, obviously, but it could happen. And believe me, I'm old. I've been watching sports for many years. If a top star is going to get hurt, it'll be in a game that means nothing. It's happened in the past a million times. Okay, so let's take a look at let's see how we got here, first of all. Hurricanes beat USC opening day 17-14, tough game. But we got the win. They're 7-2, ranked number 7 in the nation now. Boston College was ranked number 4 in the nation. Look at their fall. We beat them 24-0 when they were ranked number 4. They're now 4-5. They're not even sniffing the top 25. We beat Kent State 79-3. The Flashes are 2-7. We went to Kennesaw State, beat up on the Owls 58-3. They're 4-5. Then we beat USF 35-3. They're 3-7. We went to Georgia Tech, beat the 5-4 Yellow Jackets 24-7. They were ranked at the time. Then we pounded South Alabama 69-0. Jaguars are 2-7. We beat Nebraska 44-7. Cornhuskers are 8-7. And then the rest of the schedule got kind of tough, but doesn't look that way on the scoreboard. We beat 22nd ranked Bethune-Cookman last night, 41-0. Wildcats are 8-2 on the year. Tonight, we go to the Swamp to take on the 23rd ranked Florida Gators. They are 6-3. Tomorrow night, we come home to take on Florida A&M. The Rattlers are 5-4. And the following night, at Florida Atlantic, we go up to Fort Lauderdale to take on the 5-4 Owls to finish out the regular season. Let's set our depth chart to make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. Hey, Orlando. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. You're doing an FCS Teams Dynasty. That's cool. That's cool. I have an Ivy League Dynasty going off camera that I'm doing during the day with Yale and playing an Ivy League schedule with all of those teams, which is fun. They're bad, though. They say I have yet to win a game with Yale. I'm winless. As I've won 137 in a row with the Hurricanes, but with Yale, I have not won a game yet. It's pretty funny how it works out. All right, we're going to randomize the uniforms between these 2 rivals. So let's see. We're going to go with ours. And let's see what we end up with. The green over white. All right, and the Gators. All right, what have they got? They're going to go all white. Okay, that's kind of cool. We're going to go green over white. They're going to go white. All right, cool. All right, so let's see. Miami's a 93 overall. Gators are a 91. Hurricanes have a 96 offense. Gators flaunting a 90 offense. They also have a 92 defense, as do the Hurricanes. This is the best team we've had in our 9th season of Dynasty mode right now. So looking to win our 9th consecutive national championship, but we got some work to do before that. Going up to the Swamp to take on the Gators, and what should be a pretty good game. Looks like a sellout crowd. Gators wearing all white. Hurricanes green over white. It's been a long time since Miami's lost a game. Well, they've never lost a game, as a matter of fact, since we started the Dynasty. Come close many times. But they have yet to fall, and they're going to kick off to the Gators to start things off tonight at the Swamp. Sellout crowd, perfect weather for football. We are underway. And he's going to return the kickoff to the 13-yard line. That's where the Gators are going to start. They lost to Miami last year 43-0. Miami leads the series 37-27 all time. So the Gators will be looking to avenge that 43-0 whitewashing they took in Miami last year. There's a handoff to the left, and he picks up a few. Miles Igilana with the tackle after a 4-yard gain. Russo with the carry. And the ball, they mark the ball at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Gators. Keeps it himself, and he loses 2 yards. Rob Flanagan in on the tackle. He should have handed it off there, kept it himself. And now it's 3rd and 8. Big pressure. Oh, he got away from the blitz. Second guy gets him, though. Igilana with the sack back at the 5-yard line. Man, nice move to get away from the initial tackler. But he didn't really have time to set himself, and Igilana was right there, Johnny, on the spot to make the tackle. His first sack of the night. And it comes deep in Florida territory, all the way back at the 5, and that's where the Gators will be looking at a 4th and 18, and they're going to have to punt it away. And the Canes are lined up. They're going to come after this one. Mangold at the back of his end zone. Nice pocket forms around him. He gets the kickoff. And there's Alex Schabel at the 50, makes the catch, and he goes down right away. They're going to mark the ball at the 48-yard line. That's where the Hurricanes are going to start their first drive of the evening. Ben Hill Griffith Stadium, the Swamp, 11th toughest place to play in the nation. Tavares Coleman in the shotgun. Toffoli to his right. He's going to take the handoff, and he's not going to get far. Picked up a yard. Glenn Roth on the tackle at the 47-yard line. The Swamp is a rockin'. Fake jet sweep. Toffoli takes the handoff off to the left. He's got himself a first down. Still on his feet inside the 30. And they take him down at the 25-yard line. First down, Miami. Move those chains. Gaines keeping the ball on the ground so far. That's the first positive play they've had. Coleman in the shotgun. Toffoli to his left. Coleman keeps it himself. Probably should have handed it off. He only picked up 2 yards at the 23-yard line there. Hey, Christopher. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yep, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'll be streaming at 6 o'clock. Normal time tomorrow night. We're playing Florida A&M tomorrow night. 2nd and 8 for the Hurricanes. Stepnoski in motion to the left. Coleman calling signals, gives it to Toffoli. Nice move up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown, Miami. Larry Toffoli started to the left, cut it to the middle. The defenders couldn't keep up with him, and Miami is on the board first. Yeah, I'll be streaming at 6 o'clock tomorrow, normal time. Larry Toffoli, see that? He started to the left. You can see the defenders, they all were heading that way, and he cut it back up the middle right there and opened up a whole bunch of green grass in front of him. And took it to the house. Jarius Brown for the PAT. The kick is good. 4 plays, 48 yards on the drive. Took a minute, 32 seconds, and the Hurricanes strike first. They're up 7-0. Here's the boot to the 2-yard line. Gators are going to return it. And he's crunched at the 20-yard line. That's where the Gators are going to start this drive. Puhad, freshman quarterback for the Gators, will lead the troops onto the field after they punted on their initial drive of the evening. Handoff. No, he kept it himself. Play action. Good play action, but now he's in trouble. He's deep in his own territory. And look at he's dodging tacklers left and right. And they finally get him down at the 7-yard line. That's a generous spot. That should have been at the 5, maybe even the 4. Miles Igilana again back there. That's his 2nd sack of the night already. Wow. He was in trouble right off the bat there. 2nd and 22 now at the 7-yard line for the Gators. He's got pressure. It's been picked up. Now he's in trouble, and he's in the end zone. They get him. Safety for the Hurricanes. 2 points for Miami, and that drive went the wrong way. Zach Hagans with the sack, his 2nd already. USF in San Jose State tomorrow night, yep. Should be a pretty good game, Christopher. So the Hurricanes are going to get the free kick. They've had everything pretty much going their way here at the Swamp so far. So Miami's going to take over at the 30-yard line, a 9-0 lead. They've been moving the ball on the ground very well. Coleman right now in the shotgun. Toffoli to his right. And Coleman's looking to pass. Jesus Christ. Little dumper over the middle of Paul Stepnoski. And as he does all too often, he was wide open and he dropped it. Jeez, that is so annoying. 2nd and 10. Wow, it's loud in here. Coleman dropping back to pass. Halfback screen to Foley, and he's the only one on the left side of the field. Nice juke move inside the 40-yard line to the 38. Huge chunk of yards for the Hurricanes. 32 yards on the halfback screen, and look at that. There was nobody over there. Toffoli ran for 32 yards. Nice play. Hurricanes line up in the pistol. Coleman gives it to Toffoli. He's got a hole. Cuts it right back up the gut, and he's got a first down. Moving those chains once again. Fresh set of downs for the Hurricanes at the 25-yard line. This is not the start the Gators were looking for. First down at the 25. Stepnoski in motion to the left. Coleman, play action. Nobody's open. He's in trouble. Coleman, oh shit, he's going to try and get away. He does. Coleman turns it into an 8-yard scamper to the 17-yard line. Nice run. Nobody was open. And he runs for 8 yards. That was a very hard-fought, well-earned 8-yard run. And Miami's looking at 2nd and 2 now at the Gators' 17-yard line. Yeah, it's looking that way, Christopher. It is looking that way right now. Wide receiver screen complete to Poe. He's got some blocking, and he's got a first down at the 6-yard line. Move those chains once again. Miami doing everything right here in the first quarter. Not so much for the Gators. First quarter coming to an end here. Toffoli takes the handoff, cuts it back up the middle. He's down at the 1-yard line. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here at the Swamp. Canes lead the Gators 9-0. This has been all Gators. All Hurricanes to this point. Look at Florida, negative 27 yards of offense. Miami's ranked number 4. They're playing like it. Gators ranked number 23. They're not even playing like that. Miami's looking at 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line to start the second quarter. Fans here trying to cheer on the Gator defense. Toffoli, big hole, touchdown, Hurricanes. Larry Toffoli could have drove a truck through that hole sideways. Huge gap opened up by the Hurricanes offensive line, and it's 15-0 Miami, and that shut these people up. Toffoli's a junior, and we're hoping that we don't have to talk him into coming back for his senior year, but we probably will. Jarius Brown out on the field now for the PAT. 8-mile-an-hour crosswind doesn't seem to affect him. Kick is right down the middle, and it's 16-0 Miami. 70 yards on that drive. Took him 7 plays and 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Toffoli, that hole was so big, he just walked right into the end zone. No resistance at all. Kickoff 2 yards deep into the end zone. Gators are going to take it out. And he gets smacked with a forearm shiver at the 10-yard line. Wow. That was a pop. Bruno Sammartino would have been proud of that one. Yeah, Miami against Iowa State on the 28th. What is that, Saturday, Christopher? In the Pop-Tart Bowl. How embarrassing. Johnny Russo with the carry. Picks up 7 yards. That's one of the Gators' best offensive plays of the night. That Miami game actually should be pretty good. Iowa State's a pretty good team. They played for the Big 12 championship. So they're a pretty good team. But I have no interest in it. It's like the NIT tournament. And Mario Cristobal today, handoff. And he's blown up in the backfield. Toffoli leads the nation in rushing, 1,012 yards coming into the game. And that one blew up in the backfield for the Gators. They're now looking at 4th and 5 at the 15, and they're going to have to punt it away again. As I was saying, Mario Cristobal today was asked why Cam Ward is going to play, and Mario had the comical response that he and Cam have unfinished business. They have unfinished business. Wow, he's pressured and hit when he threw it, and the pass falls into the ground harmlessly. Yeah, they have unfinished business. So apparently Cam came here to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. That was a comical response. Look at Toffoli working his way through the offensive line. And it's another fresh set of downs for Miami. Toffoli goes over 4,000 yards in his career with that carry. Yeah, I saw that, Christopher. All the first-round games were blowouts. Even the Notre Dame game was a blowout. The final score doesn't indicate that, but Notre Dame dominated that game. And, I said that a couple of weeks before the playoffs, before Miami was eliminated. I said exactly that if Miami does make the playoffs, it's going to be bad. They're going to be embarrassed because they do not have the defense of a national championship team. And they didn't make it. So weren't able to see that, but Clemson got blown out. SMU got blown out. Yeah, the ACC did not fare very well. Nice move in the backfield by Toffoli. He was looking for the corner. He couldn't get the pylon. That was a nice move in the backfield to get out of trouble. And he's inside the 1 yard line. And Miami's going to have 4 shots at pay dirt once again. Oh, just couldn't get to the pylon. Yeah, we would have been embarrassed if we made the playoffs. No question. We don't have the defense. Toffoli with the handoff, and he's across the goal line. Touchdown, you. Larry Toffoli, 1 yard touchdown run, finished what he couldn't finish the play before. And Miami's starting to run away with this one. It's 22-0. Yeah, I thought that was kind of a funny comment by Mario Cristobal today. People asked, somebody asked him why Cam Ward was going to play in the bowl game, and he shouldn't. I really don't care one way or the other, but if it was me, I wouldn't. The only thing that's going to come out of that is negative. You're not going to help your standing any. 5 plays on the drive, 43 yards. 1:40 seconds, and the Hurricanes are in the end zone once again. Cam Ward is not going to help his status at all. He's going to be a mid to high first-round draft pick. If he has an outstanding Pop-Tarts Bowl, his draft status is still going to be mid to high first round. It's not going to do anything at all to help him. The only thing it can do, though, is it can hurt him. It can end his career. It could drop him to a second-round pick, maybe a third or fourth, depending on how terrible he may do. There's too many negatives and absolutely no positives that can come out of him playing in that game. If I was his advisor or agent, I would advise him not to play. I would. Hey, man, it's a business, College football, it's a business now as well. And he's in the Cam Ward business. Nobody's going to draft him if he breaks his leg, if he pulls a Joe Theismann. Well, they'll draft him, but, way lower and for way less money. So I don't think there's anything for him to gain at all. But, Mario's comment of "we have unfinished business." It's like he recruited Cam Ward to Miami so they could win the Pop-Tart Bowl together. We have unfinished business. What is your unfinished business, Mario? That makes no sense. Jabel gets the punt, and he's inside the 40-yard line. Nice return. That's where the Canes are going to have first down. If he doesn't get hurt, Christopher, I mean, the only thing that could come out of the Pop-Tart Bowl is negative, you know? But if he has a really poor showing, looking for Purdy, a touchdown, Miami. Tavares Coleman goes long down the left sideline into the end zone. Curtis Fernia runs under it. And the Canes are running away with this one. It's 29-0. I agree with you, Christopher. He has the potential to be that, but he could screw that up playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl. And, you know, think about that. Think about that. Let's just say, what if? What if Cam breaks his leg? Say what if Cam Ward gets a Joe Theismann injury, okay, in the Pop-Tart Bowl? His draft status goes way, way down. If he can ever come back and play again, okay? So he retires at the age of, 26? In 10 years or 15 years, he's talking to his grandson, and he's saying, yeah, I left it all out on the field that day in Orlando in the Pop-Tart Bowl. That's what ended my career. There's like no prestige to that. Now, if he tells his grandkid, yeah, I was playing in the Rose Bowl, I was playing in the national championship game, and I, got the injury that forced me to retire. All right, you got some prestige to that. The Pop-Tart Bowl? I don't know, man. If Mario Cristobal has this tight-knit relationship with him as he leads on to be, Mario should tell him not to play. He should tell him not to play. If Mario Cristobal has Cam Ward's best interest at heart, he should tell him do not play in the Pop-Tart Bowl. We have nothing to gain. Even if we win that game 100-0, we have nothing to gain from it. Don't risk your career and your future for us in the Pop-Tart Bowl. That's what Mario Cristobal should tell him. Big sack. But he's not. Instead, he's telling us that the two of them have unfinished business together, and apparently that must be winning the Pop-Tart Bowl. I don't know. Winning Pop-Tart Bowl. What are you doing? Answering question. Winning Pop-Tart Bowl. Sheldon Cooper. Yeah. Do you think he should play, Christopher? And off to the left, hits the hole, and got 6 yards out of it. Johnny Russo, but way short of the fourth down of the first down, and the Boo Birds are out here at the Swamp. They needed 4th and 23. It was 4th and 23, and they ran the ball, and obviously the fans here at the Swamp are not happy about that. Now they're going to punt it away. 16 seconds left. We're going to call a fair catch. Hey, Derek. Merry Christmas. How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. How you been? Did you get your new chair? Did you get everything squared away? Canes are going to try and put some more points on the board. 13 seconds left. We have all 3 timeouts. We hit Fernie last time. Let's see if we can hit him again. Coleman looking long. Fernie has got a 2-step cushion, and it's intercepted. That's the first thing that's the first negative of the day for the Hurricanes. Malik Sword close the gap because Coleman once again underthrew the pass, allowed Sword to close the gap and make the pick. Oh, that's cool, Derek. Well, at least he got there. Where you been? Haven't seen much of you lately. That's going to bring us to halftime at the Swamp. 4th-ranked Miami all over the 23rd-ranked Gators. It's 30-0. Toffoli's got 108 yards rushing. And with a 30-0 lead, we don't need to have the starters in there any longer. So we're going to let the backups play in the second half. Solid half of football for the Canes. We're going to collect. Who collects? We're going to receive the second half kickoff. And as you can see, the Hurricanes put up 21 points in the second quarter for the current 30-0 lead. And we get the ball in the second half. We're not going to return it. Kick goes into the end zone, and the Canes are going to start at their own 25-yard line. Oh, really, Derek? That's cool. What's in North Carolina? Are you still going to be able to join us after you move? Angel Cage. That was an ill-advised pass. Complete for a 1-yard gain to Neely. 2nd and 9. Cage got away with that one. He should not have thrown that ball. Angel Cage was the starter last year and the year before. Second on the depth chart this year. He's got Alex Schabel to his right. And Schabel with the buck sweep. Counter to the right. Doesn't go far. 2 yards to be exact. And Miami's looking at 3rd and 7. They're in 7, and number 68 jumped. Oh, that's cool, Derek. I hope it works out for you. Are you still going to be able to join us on the streams? Third and 12 now after the penalty. Empty backfield for Cage. Over the middle, and it's fucking intercepted again. Second pick by the Gator defense. I don't really see them coming back from a 30-0 deficit, but Angel Cage comes in and throws an interception. The streak is at 137, Derek. You wouldn't know it by tonight, but they're getting harder. I say in the next season or two, the streak's going to come to an end. I'm guessing next season it's going to end. Play action. Oh, I thought he was going to get away. 5th sack for the Canes tonight. TJ Shank got that one. I thought he was going to keep his balance and get out of that. That was like 2 freight trains colliding in the night. TJ Shank in the backfield. And they just went face to face, and I thought he was going to shrug him off and keep his balance, but he did not. Oh, that's cool, Derek. Okay, that's good news. 137 in a row, Derek. 137. Complete over the middle. Gain of 4. Still 3rd and long. Josh Turner with the catch. I don't think the Gators are in field goal range yet. Big pressure. It's a halfback screen, and he couldn't hold on because number 14, I couldn't tell. I don't know who that is, but got a hand in there and knocked the ball right out of the receiver's hand, the halfback's hand, after he made the catch. That was a very nice defensive play. Are we going to get to see it? No, I don't think so. Wait a minute. Bang, right there. That was nice. Gators are going for the long field goal. 54-yard attempt here. Middle of the field. And if it's long enough, it's good. And it is. And the Gators are on the board. It's 30-3. Derek, all week long. This week, all of the games are 6 o'clock streams. 3 plays on the drive, 33 seconds and -5 yards. But the Gators come out with 3 points and kind of makes them feel a little bit better about themselves. We're not going to return this. Yeah, tomorrow night, Derek, 6 o'clock all week this week. And again, I have the schedule at the top of my channel. All the information is at the top of my channel page. The entire schedule all the way through January. I have the entire schedule all the way through the end of January up at the top of my channel. Right there so everybody can see it at any time. Wow. I don't know why the 2 receivers are so close to each other. I think they actually made each other drop it. Second and 10 for the Canes. Cage pressured. Wide receiver screen complete with big blocking in front of him. Neely, he's got a whole bunch of green grass here at the swamp in front of him. He's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. Wide receiver screen for a huge chunk of yards. Angel Cage hitting Neely. Nice pass. Perfect blocking in front of him. Dakota Neely, the sophomore, takes it all the way. Yeah, that's all you have to do, Derek, at the very top of my channel, where it says streaming college football nightly, or Sunday through Thursday, I think it says. All you have to do is click on that, and it has all my channel information, and my schedule for the entire month of January is up there, so you know exactly what day is, what time I'm streaming on what day. And I update that every day. I update that every single day, so it's always up to date, because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. So Miami answers the Gators' field goal with a 75-yard touchdown pass and 2 plays on the drive, and it's 37-3. Nine days until 2025. Yeah, it's getting close. Go Canes! Go Canes! RPO, quick hitter to the left. 4-yard gain. Josh Turner on the reception. 3 minutes left in the third quarter here. This one much more lopsided than anybody hoped for. Big pressure right up the gut. He got away again, but the second guy chases him down. It's another loss. 3rd and 16 back at the 7-yard line. Gerald Troop with the sack. Puhat has just had an absolutely brutal game because his offensive line cannot protect him. 3rd and 16 at the Gators 7-yard line. Blitz again. He's in trouble in the end zone, and he's not getting out. Another safety for the Hurricanes. He's got to start throwing that ball away. He can't run backwards into the end zone. Well, he can, but he's done it twice so far. Zach Hagan's got him this time. That's his second sack of the night. Second safety for the Hurricanes tonight. And it's now 39-3, and the Canes get the ball back. Free kick, and it's going to go out of bounds again. Second time that's happened as well.
Free kick out of bounds.
The Gators just cannot do anything right. And the fans here, 90,000 plus at the Swamp, letting their team know their level of disappointment. And in case you can't hear, it's pretty high. Cage dropping back to pass. Another wide receiver screen, and Neely made the catch. Hepburn brought him down right away. Loss of 2 on that play. So it's 2nd and 12 for the Hurricanes at their own 36-yard line. Wide receiver in motion, fake jet sweep, gives to Schabel, couple of nifty moves. He's got himself a first down, and he's into the Gators secondary. Move those chains. It's another fresh set of downs for the Hurricanes. Schabel gets up to the 47-yard line. And what a disappointing game to come to if you're a fan of the Florida Gators. Angel Cage, empty backfield. Gives it to Schabel. And on the jet sweep, he only picked up 2 yards. Wasn't able to get around that corner. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Canes at the Gator 45-yard line. We're going to take a shot downfield here. Neely. Cage looking for Neely in the end zone. He's got a step, and wow, you got to dive for that, son. Come on. He led him a little bit too far, but I think that was a catchable ball. Oh, no, it wasn't. I don't know. If he dove for it, he might have had a shot. Make the effort. Listen to me talking to them. So it's 3rd and 8 for the Hurricanes. I say make the effort. You want to be on the first string, right? 3rd and 8 for the Hurricanes. Cage back to pass again. Oh, Jesus. Another terrible pass and another interception. Anybody wondering why Angel Cage is on the second, is number 2 on the depth chart now? There's your answer. That's his second interception of the half. Jalen Wiggins with a pick, and he really didn't have to work too hard for it. I don't even think he needed a jump. You got to get that pass over his head to hit that receiver. And the Gators are going to take over on their own 41-yard line. Wow. 3rd interception today thrown by the Hurricanes. It's a good thing it's not a close game. Play action. Pass over the middle, complete. Nice move there in midfield. And the Gators have a first down. Josh Turner with the reception. And he brings it to the 43-yard line before they get him down. Gators have a fresh set of downs. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Hand off to the right. Nice blocking. And he picks up 6 yards, Johnny Russo does. He's up to 21 on the day. I love that song. Gators audibling. Complete over the middle, shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. At the 34-yard line. They're in range for Doug Bibbs. He's already kicked 1. But they need more than that. They need touchdowns, and a lot of them. Left side complete. Spins off a tackler. He's got a first down at the 30-yard line. The drive continues. Puhad, 11-13, 64 yards. Yeah, it hasn't really been bad when he's been able to throw the ball, but he's been sacked like 7 times. That's never good for your offense. He keeps it himself and runs right into a tackler, TJ Shank, in the backfield. He didn't even see him. Looked like it might be a naked bootleg, but wasn't so much naked because TJ Shank was standing there fully dressed, waiting for him. Who had never even saw him. 2nd and 19. Pass to the left. It's complete. 5-yard gain. Josh Turner on the reception. 3rd and 14. Now that's going to do it for the third quarter here at the Swamp. Canes leading 39-3. There's a look at your top 25 currently. Stay tuned after the game. We're going to see where tomorrow night's game is going to take place. We're playing Florida A&M. I don't remember if it's up in Tallahassee or if it's down in Miami. 3rd and 14 for the Gators. Who had pressure from behind. Looks long down the right side into double coverage, and it's knocked away. Flanagan got a hand on it. And once again, Gator faithful not very happy with the play call or the result, or the execution anyway, I guess, because that was thrown into double coverage. 51-yard field goal attempt for the Gators. He's already hit one. This one looks long enough, and it is. That would have been good from 61. Gators put 3 more on the board, but they are still trailing by a whole lot of points. It's 39-6 Miami. Albie shouldn't really be that happy. 7 plays on the drive, covered 24 yards. Took a minute and 22 seconds. 39-6 now. Gators slowly but surely putting more points on the board, but it doesn't really matter. No need to return that. Miami's going to start the drive at the 25-yard line, up by 33 points, 4:52 to play. Hurricanes' third string is now on the field. Ty Rice in a quarterback. Dahl behind him at the halfback position. There's Dahl's first carry. Lamar Dahl, he's a sophomore out of Georgia. Picks up a yard. Ty Rice is not a bad quarterback. Fell to number 3 on the depth chart this year. He played well for us last season, but fell to 3rd on the depth chart here this year. And he's looking down the left sideline. That's the right sideline. Maybe that was the problem. He threw down the wrong sideline. Either way, Gator gets a hand on it, and now it's 3rd and 9. Rice back to pass. Big hole. He's going to take off because nobody's open. And look at all the room he has. Oh, he dropped the ball. Son of a bitch. That's like the 4th turnover for the Hurricanes here tonight. Jalen Wiggins falls on the fumble. Wait a minute. Was he down? Let's take another look. You know what? We got nothing to lose. We don't care. Let's challenge it. Thanks for the replay. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that was a fumble. That wasn't even close. That was a fumble. Hey, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. That was definitely a fumble. 4th turnover of the night for the Hurricanes. Thankfully, the offense has been moving pretty well. And the Gators, once again, are going to get the ball on the plus side of the field. And completed pass to the right side. Big forearm shiver to the face. Second one of those we've seen tonight. Johnny Russo took it right in the face. But he held on. Give him credit. That was one of my guys. They would have dropped it for sure. 8-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 2. How are things going, Godspeed? Puhad. He's going to fall forward for a first down. Jorge Puhad. He's got negative 78 yards rushing. That's his longest run of the afternoon. 2 yards. And he fell forward for the first down in the fresh set of downs for the Gators. Puhad again to the left, trying to get out. He gets out, and he picks up 6. Not too bad, Gatsby. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing all right. Tomorrow night's live stream will be same time, 6 o'clock. Miami will be playing Florida A&M, the Rattlers. Stay tuned after the game, and we'll find out where the game is, because I don't remember. That's complete over the middle, inside the 15-yard line. He gets bounced around like a pinball. Mateo Hope, and he holds on. See, I hope my receivers are watching what's going on here. Gator guys are being bounced all over the place, but they're not dropping the ball. Must be nice to have that luxury. Hand off to the right, and he doesn't go anywhere. Matter of fact, he lost 2 yards. Zach Hagan's on the tackle. So it's 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line. Gators just playing for pride at this point. Devils whooped up on the Rangers this afternoon, Godspeed, 5-0. Second straight shutout for Markey. Jack had 2 goals and an assist. Luke had 2 assists. Jesper had 2 assists. Dawson Mercer scored. Timo Myers scored. Stefan Nason scored. Very solid game today. Pass falls incomplete. TJ Shank with the pressure, and he drilled him. It's going to be 4th and 8 at the 9. They're going to go for another field goal here.
Number 17 on the field goal.
Kick is up, and it is good. They have a good kicker. He's 3 for 3. And he's the reason they're not being shut out. That was his shortest of the night. I'll be liking what he's seeing. 2:47 to play. It's 39-9. Hurricanes are going to let it go into the end zone. They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. Miami has 4 turnovers. Only one of them committed by the starting lineup, so not really worried about anything. Here's Dahl, big hole. He's got a first down. Picked up about 12 there. He got exactly 12. First down, Miami. Ty Rice in the shotgun. Dahl to his right. Dahl with another handoff. This one right up the gut. He's got another first down. About 14 yards on that one. And they are just ripping the Gators defense apart. That was exactly 14 yards on the carry. Oh, wow, that sucks, Godspeed. Well, I'm glad you got it back on again. There's your 2-minute warning. Gains up by 30. Not the game these fans were hoping to see when they got up this morning. Look at Dahl. Works his way right up the gut. What a run. And he's up to 45 yards after that 17-yard gain. Very nice run. Yeah, I wish they had dynamic crowds in this. They really should work on that. Because the stands should be empty at this point, except for Hurricane fans. 39-9, a minute and a half left. No one's in the stands. The place is empty. I thought that was one of the things they told us that would happen. They said, they said if your record was not good, it would affect your crowd. If your record was bad. But if you're getting blown out by 30, your stands should be empty as well. First down for Miami at the 17-yard line. They are moving the ball fairly easily here on the ground. Clock continues to move, 1:10 to go. Here's Dahl once again. To the 10. Picks up 6 more. 2nd and 4 for the Canes. Ty Rice gives it to Dahl again, spun around, and he did not get the first down. 3rd and inches. Canes going with a hurry up. They're not going to stop the clock, but they're not going to try not to score either. Tight end in motion to the left, Dahl. Oh, he ran right into the defender. 4th and 1. J.P. Hepburn with the tackle. So they send out Jarius Brown, 8-mile-an-hour crosswind. And the kick is good. 3 more for the Canes. That should close out the scoring. It's now 42-9. 24-yard field goal there by Jarius Brown. And the Gator fans know that field goal was the final nail in the coffin. 8 plays on the drive, 67 yards. 2 minutes, 27 seconds off the clock. We have 20 ticks left on the clock here. And this one is all but over. A stomping here at the Swamp. 4th-ranked Miami up 42-9. And the Gators bring it out to the 17-yard line. Band still sounding very happy. I don't know why. They shouldn't. Thank you, Godspeed. I don't know why they're showing all this stuff. Is it a highlight commercial? I don't know what's going on. I don't mind watching highlights. 16 seconds left. And he got away from the sack. Knocked away. He got away from the sack. Threw it down the right sideline. TJ Shank was there, got a hand up, knocked it away. So 2nd and 10. The Gators can just run the ball. That'll be the final play of the game. I don't know what they're doing. I think they'd want to get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Pressured from behind. Sacked for the 9th and final time of the afternoon, of the evening. Well, the clock should continue to run. D'Angelo Maples with the sack. And that will clinch victory number 138 in a row for the Hurricanes. This one, we had high hopes for a good game. It did not work out that way. And I don't know, are they going to snap the ball? They're not. That's going to do her. 42-9, all Canes from the beginning of this one. Larry Toffoli, your Discover Player of the Game. Miami had a lot of positives. They had a lot of negatives, too. They were overshadowed by a 30-plus point victory. Miami had 9 in the first quarter, erupted for 21 in the second quarter for a 30-0 lead at the break-in. That was all they needed. 42-9, they pound the Gators. Florida falls to 6-4 on the year. Miami improves to a perfect 10-0. Look at some statistics here. Offensively, Miami had 384, the Gators 43. Let's look at turnovers. We had 4 of them. The Gators had none. How many times do you commit 4 turnovers in a game? Your opponent commits none, and you beat them 42-9. We lost one fumble and threw 3 interceptions. But we got the points. Tavares Coleman was 3 of 6, 83 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Angel Cage was 4 for 8, 76 yards, and a touchdown. He threw 2 interceptions. Ty Rice threw 1 incomplete pass. On the ground, Larry Toffoli had 10 carries, 108 yards, 3 touchdowns for the junior. Larry Dahl, 9 carries. Lamar Dahl, 9 carries, 68 yards. Alex Schabel, 2 carries for 19 yards. Tavares Coleman, 2 scrambles for 10 yards. And Ty Rice, 1 for 20 yards. But he fumbled at the end of it. So, really wasn't all that fantastic. Receiving for the Hurricanes, Dakota Neely caught 3 balls for 74 yards and a touchdown. Larry Toffoli had 1 catch for 32 yards. Jalen Poe, 1 catch for 11. Alex Schabel had 1 catch for 2 yards. Curtis Vernia, beautiful 40-yard touchdown reception. Diego Maldonado was targeted once, he dropped it. Paul Stepnoski was targeted once, he was wide open. His feet were planted, the ball was right in his numbers, and he dropped it as well. He's been doing that a lot. Take a look at your scoring summary. Larry Toffoli opened things up with a 23-yard touchdown run with 2:43 left in the first quarter. And then the Canes got a safety 30 seconds later, 9-0 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, 3 seconds in, Toffoli took it in from a yard out. Halfway through the quarter, Toffoli took it in from a yard out again. And then with 1:44 left in the half, Curtis Vernia caught that 40-yard touchdown pass from Tavares Coleman, and it was 30-0 Miami. Third quarter, Dakota Neely, 75-yard touchdown pass from Angel Cage with 3:10 left in the quarter. And then another Miami safety halfway through the quarter gave Miami 9 points for the third quarter. Jarius Brown closed out the scoring with a 24-yard field goal with 19 seconds left, putting the finishing touches on a 42-9 thrashing of the Florida Gators. So Florida probably drops out of the top 25 now altogether. They come in ranked number 23, get blown out on their home field 42-9. I say they fall out of the top 25 altogether. All right, so let's bump it up to game number 11 on the season. And we're playing Florida A&M. I do not know where the game is. No commitments this week. All right. Zach Higgins is your defensive player of the week. 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. And it's a home game for the Hurricanes tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Miami's won 10 in a row. They've actually won 138 in a row. And we'll look to continue the momentum against Florida A&M. The Rattlers are 6-4 in the year, 5-2 in the SEC, and we're going to see if that 5-2 record has them in play for a possible SEC championship game. Look at this. Miami bumped up to number 1. We went from number 4 to number 1 at 10-0, 6-0. Very good. It's about time we got some love. Now we got to see what happened. Why was there a shakeup in the top 25? We're going to have to look. Look at this. We got 3 guys as Heisman hopefuls: Larry Toffoli, Zach Higgins, and Gerald Troop. Take a look at the recruiting for the week. And let's see. We have 295 hours. Did we lose anybody? We did. He went to Minnesota. He went to Florida State. Fuck you. He locked us out. He locked us out. Yeah. He locked us out too. It's fine, man. Whatever. All right, so let's see. 295 hours. Let's see if anybody needs any attention. He's not ready to visit yet. Neither is he. Nor he. All right, none of these guys are. Okay. All right. Spadola. These guys need hours. 65. He's not ready to visit yet. Well, big delay on the servers tonight. EA servers are terrible. Yet they force you to play online Dynasty if you want to use team builder teams, which doesn't really matter because the servers would suck either way. Okay. This guy needs a scholarship. All right, 85 hours left. All right, we have 10 hours left, so let's throw these two guys a scholarship offer. All right, so tomorrow night's live stream is at 6 o'clock, Christmas Eve. I'll be here anyway, 6 o'clock. And we will be at home taking on the Florida A&M Rattlers in a game that could have serious implications on the SEC championship game. We're going to look at that in just a second. 5-2 record for Florida A&M. If they can beat Miami, they could find themselves right directly in the hunt. We're going to check that out in just a second. All right, let's see. Top stories. There's your 5. All right. 6-4, 1-0. Arizona State, ranked 18th. They lost in overtime to UCLA 46-44. Do we need to look at our schedule? Not really. They beat USC 17-14. They lost again. They're down to 15 now. 24-0 over Boston College. 79-3 over Kent State. Beat Kennesaw State 58-3. USF 35-3. Georgia Tech 24-7. South Alabama 69-0. Beat Nebraska 44-7. Bethune-Cookman 41-0. They've fallen out of the top 25. And the Gators 42-9. They have fallen out of the top 25 as well. So tomorrow night, Florida A&M in Miami, 6 o'clock stream. Rattlers are 6-4. And let's take a look. Here's your new top 25. What was this? This week, big games. All right, let's see. Arkansas hosts Tulane. Ohio State visits Wisconsin. Virginia Tech visits Syracuse. And your new number 1 team in the nation, Miami, hosts Florida A&M. Here's your new top 25. Oh, yeah, a lot of teams lost. That's why we're number 1. Wow, look at this. There's only 2 undefeated teams left. Yeah, that's why we're number 1. Texas A&M is number 2 at 10-0. And the next several teams are 9-1, including Florida State, who we are on a collision course with. There is your SEC standings up to date. 2 conference games left. Florida State 9-1, 6-0. We did not play the Seminoles this year. Miami's 10-0, 6-0. Auburn 8-2, 5-1. They're in the mix. And Florida A&M 6-4, 5-2. I think they may be out of it. Let's see. They have 1 game left. If they beat us, yeah, they're still out. So they're done. So it's a 3-team race with the Noles, the Canes, and the Auburn Tigers. Alabama 6-4 this year, so they're back on track. Georgia 8-2. FIU 2-8. 0-6. USF 3-8. UCF 3-8. All right. Okay, so yep, right now Miami's looking at a SEC championship matchup with Florida State. Auburn waiting in the wings if one of us falters. All right. We saw the Heisman hopefuls, and we'll take a look at the brackets. If they started today, if the playoffs started today, Miami first round matchup at home as the number 5 seed against the number 12 seed Kansas State Wildcats. They are 9-2, and they're saying Florida State's going to win the SEC, so they would get a bye into the quarterfinals. Going to be a good matchup. And like I said, we have not played Florida State this year. Just want to make sure of that. We have not We did not. So we're on a collision course with the Knowles for the SEC championship game coming up. All right, let's set our depth chart for tomorrow. Once again, live stream 6 o'clock tomorrow night on Christmas Eve. And we will be here with a home game against the Florida A&M Rattlers. Hope you'll join me for that. Hope you had fun tonight watching the Hurricanes jump to number 1 with a dominating win over the Florida Gators. Win number 138 in a row. If you had any fun tonight, if you were entertained in any way, make sure you drop a like on the way out. That's going to do it for me for tonight. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out or on your way in if you're watching later on. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to take care of that. Smash that subscribe button and then hit the little bell icon next to it. That's the important one. Well, the subscribe button is important as well, but the bell icon is where all your notifications are. You want to turn all of those on so you don't miss out on anything. As I said earlier today, I put up all of the games, the previews of the quarterfinals in real life playoff games. I put up the simulation previews of all those games, and you want to watch those because there's some shocking results in the simulations, and I'll be very interested to see if those play out in real life over the next 10 days or so for the quarterfinals of the playoffs. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Better late than never, right? Glad your power's back on. Thank you, Christopher, for joining. Thank you, Derek, for stopping in. And thank you, Orlando, for stopping in and chatting a bit. Thank you, Bonnie, as well, for stopping in. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. And don't forget, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be taking on Florida A&M at home. Hope you'll join me. Hope you had fun tonight. Have yourself a great night. Have a good day at work tomorrow if you're working. If not, and you're hanging out with family, make sure you have a good time doing that. I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Hope you had fun tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Canes.